Right, so Lasco, I've been using that quite a bit. High, low. It moves a lot of air for what it is. Pretty impressive. It still makes that noise, as you heard, but spins down pretty freely, so whatever. Somebody was saying that those plastic motors always make noise. So now we're with the Signal, which has a little bit of a low startup issue. We're going to see what it does. Maybe we're not that worried about it. It's at least consistent that it does start up and doesn't give you any hassle. So I'm going to run this one for a little while. It's nice and quiet. I'll tell you, it's a cool fan. The blades are a little off kilter, as you can see, whatever. But I'm going to leave that as it is. I love the color. It's not awkward. It's like a blue and a gray. Pretty cool. Let's talk a little more about the Double Diamond. Alright, the Double Diamond is up there in her perch, where it's going to sit for a while. I tried to loosen the screw for the oscillator, no dice. Maybe at some point, but I also didn't want to force it, so I'm not going to mess with that. I do have a giant full-size screwdriver, which might work, but again, I don't even know what the hell's inside there, so I don't know if I'm going to mess with it. Might be one of those things where it's just a fan that we run, just it oscillates, and that's the way it is. There is another thing I noticed. Two of the blades have paint on them. I don't think they are cracks, because from the other side of the fan they look fine. I think this, as we noticed, it does shake a little bit. The blades are a little bit out of balance. I think this fan, like so many of them, took a little damage. Something must have come through that front grill and hit those blades, and they painted over it just to cover up the damage. But you know, the grill looks great. It's not bent or anything. So I don't know. It might not have been dropped per se. Who knows? Doesn't matter. It runs pretty good, and we're gonna hang on to it and keep it up there in its spot. So this is just a little quick short fan video. Next thing will be to maybe work on the yellow paint. Let's talk about that. Stay tuned. I could use your advice. Alright, so in order to save the Lasco, which turns out is a pretty nice fan from the scrapper, what we're going to try a few things with the grills for the Sears, the yellow fan. Now, what I had tried to do, I bought some sort of flat, middle-of-the-road yellow, kind of like a tannish yellow spray paint, and I just did a little experiment last summer, and I spray painted these blades, only the one side, as you can see. And I painted this, which is the grill out of our first Franken fan. And the problem I had with that is that the paint came off of this. Didn't come off of the blades. This was okay. But this guy, it's like pollen. So what the heck did I do wrong? Did I not put enough paint on? Here you can see I underdid it a little bit. Did I need to get a better coat on there? Do I need to use a primer? Do you prime plastic? Well, so there's the questions. Do I need to use a primer? Is the paint just never going to stick to a grill? Should I have just put more on? I've never had much luck painting anything. I've always been pretty bad at it. So let me know your thoughts on how to paint the grills. I mean, I washed this. I got this as clean as I could. And obviously with the Sears grills, if you remember what they look like, they're not going to come clean. So I'm going to try to paint them. Let me know what your thoughts on painting these plastic parts and what I should have done differently. What was the problem there? Crazy, because I don't want to blow little paint pieces all over the house. That's stupid. So that's the second option. The first option, I'm going to try to clean the grills. I mean, for the Sears. I guess we should bring that upstairs and take a look at it. What I need is some sort of a way to submerge them in water without using 300 gallons of water. I want to use water. Number one, water. Number two, distilled vinegar. Number three, hydrogen peroxide. Grant Annette was saying that was a good thing that his wife has a solution she uses. And maybe some 409. And I just want to find, I'm probably going to end up buying a kiddie pool, you know, because I really only need, they're just grills. I only need this much water. The problem I need it to be 20 inches across. So I might end up just buying a kiddie pool or something. And maybe if we can soak those grills with all that crap on them in something like that, then maybe we can get it to let go. We can clean those grills, and then both fans will be able to remain existing. Then the second option is to try again to paint them. Third option is to pull this fan apart and use these parts for the other fan. So those are our three options, but for the meantime, let me know how you would handle paint situation. Are you priming these before you do it? Should I just have used more spray paint? Did I just kind of underdo it and the particles aren't holding together? I don't know, but it was definitely a bummer. I was hoping that was going to go well, and it didn't. So anyway, that is the deal. Let me know your thoughts, and thanks. This has been a short impromptu fan video. And just because it's a fan video, let's go up to high and then a spin down. We would be remiss if we didn't do a spin down. Come on, man, I gotta pee. Come on, man. All right, there we are. Running the mobile air, and oh, so sweet it is. Just, kind of feel, it doesn't just feel like it's moving air, it's actually moving air. Nice. So, yeah, I like this one. I do have more video on this. I ran into some snags while rewiring it, which I'll show you guys. Eventually I'll put those videos up. But it runs.